Hello everyone, this is Berlin Biker, and I am somewhere in Grunwald, which is west of Berlin. I want to talk about, I don't know how to put this. I want to talk about how a motorcycle relaxes me, and I guess that's a weird way to talk about it, but it's like, this is like a vlog, right? This is my escape. This is my diary. This is what I'm thinking. This is everything that's going on in my head and where I actually go to think about it. And this is what a motorcycle allows me to do. A motorcycle to me is not just about meeting new people and freedom and being cool and enjoying the ride. It's the opportunity that I have to escape my life, to escape reality and real world and everything that's going on in my mind. I kind of get on a motorcycle and it kind of all melts away, right? It allows me to just be open. It allows me to disconnect. It allows me, and it's weird to say like disconnect. So I'm disconnecting even though I have a camera in my backpack and a GoPro on my face and all of that. It ultimately allows me to remove myself from the world. And I feel like the last few weeks have been taxing. They've been emotional. There's a lot of stuff going on right now in my life that you guys aren't really apparent to. You guys aren't knowledgeable about it because I don't know if I'm comfortable enough to talk about these things. But I'm gonna go left. I don't know where I'm at. I'm just gonna keep driving around until I find something cool. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just kind of driving. And I want to talk about that, right? The past few months, like the past 9 months, and of course there's a group of cyclists coming by as I'm literally talking about this, have been rough for me. As you guys know, my father died earlier this year in March. And that's why I was back in Colorado for so long and not riding or anything, was because I was there, I was helping out my family, I was being there for him and for my mom and for my sister and just supporting them in any way that I can. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know if that guy snoozed, but as it's getting longer, you know what? You never truly come to grasp with it all, right? My father was at the peak of fitness always in his life. He is a world-class cyclist. He was one of the best realtors in the U.S. He was successful at everything he did. That guy was an idiot. My father was the epitome of what I could strive for in my life, and if I come close to what he did in his life, I know I can be proud of who I am as a man. But my father, he had colon cancer. And that's why I spent so much time and effort with the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride this year. It was a time, it was a thing, it was a connection of so many hobbies between motorcycles and photography and everything that I needed in my life at that moment to kind of connect back with my father. Sorry. But as the seasons get changed now, and it affected my mom and my sister all at the same time, and we were trying to put it together, and we kind of figured it out, right? If you guys know much about cycling, you know that cyclocross happens in the fall. My dad loved cyclocross. Cyclocross is when it's a type of cycling where it's like a road bike with some knobby tires, super big in Europe, and you're competing on dirt and the mud and the snow and the ice, and it's a very, very grueling sport, and my father just kicked ass at it. He was so fucking good. But we were wondering, like, why all of a sudden it's like September, and we all start thinking about my dad more and more, and we're like, what's going on? We kind of put it together. It's cyclocross season, and that was the time when when my dad would come up and visit me in school up in Boulder and in Fort Collins, and when he would come and visit in Denver, and then that was the time that I got to see my dad the most over the last few years when I was away for school and all of that, and it was the time that I got excited for the most. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying that you need to talk this stuff out, and I have been talking about it out more and more in my mind lately. It's just how much I miss him, and it's these small things that you don't think about that ultimately get you, right? There's a big castle or something right there, right? It's the small things. Like okay, it's getting colder, and now I'm thinking about my dad. Okay, then I was watching some Comedy Central special the other day, and there was Kermit the Frog on TV, and there's like, me and my dad had this inside joke about the, Kermit's song about singing songs about rainbows and stuff, and I don't know, that's a dope remember, and it means absolutely nothing, like it's super small, like it's not interesting, but for some reason, I saw Kermit singing that song on this Netflix special, and I just had to stop, and I had to recompose myself. It was really small, and it just... Hi. Both ways, sir, both ways. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I just think that as men, it's not cool to talk about these kind of feelings and stuff, right? We have this veil of masculinity that we have to discuss. We don't discuss. Like we hold it up, and that's it, right? We don't feel comfortable sharing this stuff with other guys. We don't feel comfortable sharing this with our family. We just don't feel comfortable at all when it comes to these feelings. And it's frustrating, right? We need to be open, right? We're not the only people who've gone through this. But other people have these experiences. They know what helped them. They know that just being there to talk to is emotional, and it needs to happen, and it needs to happen. And that's why I grabbed on to Distinguished Gentleman's Ride so hard this year. It is to raise awareness for these kinds of things, right? This road's really fun. I wish there was no speed limit on this road. I'd be going much faster. But I don't know. I encourage you all to do what I'm imploring you, right? Use your words. Find someone to talk to. This is a life. This literally happens every day. Someone dies. Someone's father dies. Someone's sister, brother, mother. Someone passes away, and cancer takes them. And cancer is a cruel, cruel bitch. And I don't understand it. And I hope one day we will find a cure, because no one should have to deal with this. No one. But this is what's going on in my mind right now. I miss him. I miss my father a lot, and it's hard to say that. And people ask, like, how are you doing? And there have been a lot of my friends from the past that have been reaching out lately, and they're like, how are you do?" And I feel like an asshole, but I don't want to respond, because I don't want them to know how I truly am feeling. Because it's not an easy conversation to have, right? I have to put on a guise. I have to say, sorry, I'm crying now. I have to be brave, and I leave this stuff at home. And I just say I'm doing fine, I started doing CrossFit again, and I made some new friends outside of work, and you have to keep trudging through it. Sorry. It's not easy. It's not easy. There's been a few times where my phone rings and I think it's him, and it's not. And I just wish I could pick up the phone and ask him about relationship advice. And on top of all of this, I've just had a really shitty few months with an ex-girlfriend. Just how I was treated during all of this. That just rips me apart. On top of all of it, the selfish shit that was pulled from her on me during this time that I needed someone the most. And it makes me so angry. So angry. Someone that you love so much. Someone that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with. That you really cared about. First person you would want to live with. And you just get fucking hit over the head with disrespect and selfishness. And it hurts me to have those feelings. It hurts me to have those experiences. I just don't feel like I could ever be that selfish in my life. When your life partner at that point needed you, and you basically said, go fuck yourself. You're not going to be part of this. You're not going to come to Colorado. You're not going to respond to messages, but like, you're off by yourself. That's what you do. You give up on that person when that person needs you the most. And I don't understand it. And I think having that frustration on top of all of this, and having to see that person every day still, it fucking hurts. It fucking hurts me. I don't understand how someone could do that. And we share the same friends, and I feel like at times I have no one to talk to because I don't want to talk bad about this person because they know who it is, and I feel like at times I'm just by myself in this city. In this country, I'm here, I'm living the day to day, and I enjoy some days, and some days are shitty, and I wish I had closer friends here, friends that were away from this situation that I can confide with in a safe space. And sometimes it makes me question, why am I here? Why am I in Berlin? And I don't know. Oh, fuck. This has been a bit emotional. Oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of want to go there. But I don't know what the point of this was, guys. Honestly, I just felt like I needed to express this. I needed to talk. I needed to turn down here to take some photos of this cool road. I don't know what this is. I needed to talk, and that's it. That's all I needed from this, guys. And I appreciate you listening. If you've made it this far, if you understand, and if you've gone through something like this before, let's talk. I would love to have some kind of group or something, so you guys know that, like, this kind of stuff happens. I don't like that. That's too much. Sorry. I'm positioning my bike to take some photos. This stuff happens. And I appreciate you for listening so far. I really do. And that's it right now. This is Berlin Biker, guys. Thank you for listening to such an emotional vlog. I know it hasn't been easy. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I just honestly just wanted to talk it out. But have a good day. If you ever want to talk, send me a message. I'll send you my phone number and we can talk through this. Alright, Merlin Biker out.